Well, happy Halloween, my ghoulish friends. Ever wondered why monsters always look so good on camera? It's not just the makeup, it's all in the lighting. Today, we're gonna create that classic horror movie underlighting look using nothing more than a single light and, of course, a few Platypod tools. My name is Kersten and you're watching Platypod TV, brought to you by Platypod, where innovation never sleeps. So here's what we're doing today. We're taking that timeless movie trope, light from below equals instant horror, and turning it into a striking, stylized portrait. Think of those old black and white vampire flicks where someone leans over a candle. You know, that's exactly the vibe. For this setup, I'm using a Godox AD200Pro sitting right here on a Platypod Extreme and a Platypod spigot adapter, mounted flat on the table in front of the model. No fancy stands, no big rig, just solid stability and the perfect low angle that makes the whole look work. Now here's the trick. By lighting your subject from below, you're reversing what our brains expect. Normally, light comes from above. The sun, ceiling lamps, soft boxes. So, when the light's underneath, the shadows flip and everything suddenly feels unsettling. It's a guaranteed shortcut to spooky. All right, let's take a look at the setup. The light's sitting about half a meter in front of where the model will be. I'm using an 8200 bell bulb head with a small reflector and a grid to direct the light to the model's face. But otherwise, I'm letting the darkness do its thing. And because I'm using the Platypod Extreme, I can move the setup around and fine-tune the tilt and angle easily. I can go from a flat table glow to a more aggressive nose-up monster movie effect just by nudging it forward or back. For this shot, I'm keeping the background simple and relatively dark, so I'm not lighting the backdrop at all. We want all the attention on the face and our shadows creeping upwards. You can see immediately how the cheekbones pop, the eyes catch that menacing glint. It's giving full vampire chic. Now I'm shooting this at about f7.1, ISO 100 at 1/200th of a second. It's pretty standard for a studio flash shot, but the magic really happens in that lighting position. I like to start with the light flat on the table and slowly raise it up until I see just the right balance of drama and definition. If you're feeling extra creative, try adding a little colored gel, green for Frankenstein vibes or red for that classic Hammer horror look. It's Halloween after all, so no one ever said you had to keep it subtle. And there you have it, a ghoulish portrait setup that's simple, fun, and perfect for experimenting. All you need is one light, a dark room, and a platypod to keep everything steady at just the right angle. You can shoot this with constant light or a simple speed light too. Even a cheap desk lamp could work here. My favorite at the moment is the ProPhoto A2. It's a fantastically small and flexible light, super reliable and perfect for this type of tabletop setup. But if you're on a budget, you can try this with just about anything you have already. This is one of those setups that really reminds you that sometimes less gear means more creativity. So if you want to scare up something new in your portrait work, give underlighting a try. It's a great exercise in controlling shadows and it might just unleash your inner monster. All right, folks, that is it for today. Don't forget to check out the full write-up on the blog over at platypod.com. And if you want to learn more about photography, check out my podcast, the Camera Shake Podcast, where I've talked to some of the leading photographers of our time about how they create their amazing images. And if you're not yet following the Camera Shake Podcast, then you're missing out big. Check it out on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever awesome podcasts live. You'll find all the links in the description below. As always, take a snapshot of your setup or share your final shot on Instagram. If you've been experimenting with Platypod gear, I want to see your creations. Make sure you tag Platypod on Instagram and use the hashtag #PostMyPlatypod. And if you like this video, we have a button specifically for you right here. Join the community over on Facebook to see what other Platypod users are up to and ring that bell so you don't miss our regular videos. That, my friends, is all for today. Keep creating and I'll see you next time.